Alrighty, my name is Braden. I'm 27 years old, and you're watching Financial Audit.
And where are you based out of?
Kemp, Texas.
Campton?
Kemp.
Kemp?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of that. Okay.
It's a small little farm town.
All right. So what do you do in Kemp for a living?
I actually work in Terrell. I'm an automotive technician.
Oh, okay. Very cool. So, well, I guess that explains all the tool debt, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The last automotive technician I had on had a lot of tool debt.
Yeah.
So what do you make as an automotive technician?
I make $25 per hour, but I'm not paid hourly. I'm paid per the job, basically. The job pays so many hours.
Okay.
And that's what I get.
On average, how much do you make on a monthly basis?
About $4,200.
Okay. Before taxes?
After.
Okay. Now, cost of living in smaller towns is typically a little less than cities. $4,200. How do you feel living off of that?
I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. So
Why do you think you're living paycheck to paycheck?
A lot of dumb purchases.
Okay. Still dumb purchases or dumb purchases you're dealing with in the past?
A little bit of both. Okay.
So, all right, give us just a summary of your situation. Where are you at? Why are you here?
Man, I just feel like I've gotten myself into a hole I can't dig myself out of, and I don't know, it's just
It's just a struggle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a 1-year-old daughter now. She's 1.5, but
okay.
Yeah.
Why'd you get into this hole to begin with?
Well, moving here from Washington State, so the Pacific Northwest, I was making a lot more money out that way. And so like it was a lot more comfortable to live out there, even though the cost of living was higher, but I was living comfortably, and what did you do? Moved here and I took a big pay cut, and it was
What were you doing in Washington State?
I was a auto body technician.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When did you move here in Texas?
2 years ago in May or June, I believe.
Why did you move to this small town in the middle of nowhere, Texas, from the Northwest?
Because all the riots and everything that were going on up there at the time, and my fiance was pregnant, really didn't want my daughter experiencing that kind of behavior and stuff like that. My mom lives down here.
She does?
Yeah.
She lives in that town?
Yeah.
So that's why you picked that town.
Yeah, we went in on a house together. And
you own a house?
We did. We're actually moving this weekend.
Oh, what happened?
The landlord situation, just kind of a nightmare. And
I thought you said you went in on a house together.
We did. We had to put it on a friend's property.
Wait. Oh, wait. Was this a mobile home?
It's a manufactured home, yes.
Oh, okay. So it's on someone else's property. So they own the property. You have the... Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And what happened? What's going on with this landlord?
Just a falling out between all of us, and they want us out. And
why? What happened, though?
I really don't know if I should talk about it on camera.
Well, that's completely up to you. So, but that's fine. But the drama got so intense that it's kicking you off their property?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you say you're moving, are we moving this manufactured home, or are we...
No, we couldn't afford to do that.
But you probably still owe money on it, yeah?
Yeah.
But then you have to... Okay. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting to get into. Okay. So you're gonna be paying rent plus what you owe on this? What are you guys moving into? Who is it? You, wife, kid?
Me, my mother, my fiance, and my daughter.
Okay. You're all moving into the same place?
Yeah.
What are you guys moving into?
It's just a small housing community. Found a place to rent that's
a house,
a bit cheaper than what we're paying for the house now. So.
But don't you still have to pay for the house now?
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't have to pay the a cost to stay on the property, though, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Which was expensive?
Yeah.
Why? Why was he charging? Was he a friend?
Sure.
Okay.
They were kind of getting one over on us, if you catch my drift there.
What would you give yourself 0 out of 10 in your finances right now?
Definitely a 0.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we should jump into things, right? So I know you have a lot of debts that I don't have statements for, so...
Yeah.
I'll do the one we are looking at. Oh, no, this is just like...
That should be my retirement
That's
account.
your retirement, so we can look at that in a bit. Okay, so I don't have any of the debts. Okay, go through your debts for us.
So I tried to get statements for the two big ones that I have, which would be my Honda that got repossessed and the Matco Tools account. So like I have two different accounts with Matco Tools.
Oh, jeez.
There's a truck account and then their corporate account.
A truck account?
Yeah, so that one's like done through like the driver. There's no interest or anything on that one.
Are you a driver?
Yeah, so like the driver, the tool truck that comes around.
You mean like an ice cream truck for grown adult men, and then you're just like, I want this wrench, let me go into 10,000 hours for it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Kill me. Okay. And the other one was corporate?
Yeah, there's actually interest on that one.
There's no interest on the truck one?
No.
Oh, well, what's owed on the truck one?
I believe I have about $800 to pay off on the truck account.
It's not crazy with your income. That's absolutely not crazy. What's the minimum monthly payment on that?
I pay $100 every 2 weeks, so $200 a month.
Is that the minimum monthly?
I believe the minimum is like $30 or something like that. But I'm trying to pay it off quickly.
No, for sure. But we need to know the minimums as we add everything up. What's owed on this corporate one?
A little less than $5,000.
What kind of tools did you get, dude?
It's a toolbox and all sorts of...
I love $5,000 toolboxes.
No, the toolbox was like $2,200 and then filling it up.
What the was this beyond what you needed?
Yes.
Yeah. And even the tools that you did need it, I bet you could have got cheaper versions, yeah?
Yeah, that's...
How'd you get sold into this? And how do so many people get sold into this? Please educate me, because I'm just like dumbfounded every single time.
Man, they come around in their fancy trucks and they show you flashy tools and they're like, hey man, I can give you this tool for $30 a month, you know? But you know, it's like two ratchets and like a couple of socket sets and they're charging you like $600.
Why even get excited about ratchets? I'm not that kind of person, I guess. What's the minimum monthly payment on this thing?
Well, the corporate account was tied in with the truck account. So like,
you sound like, I don't know his name, but your voice, if I close my eyes, you sound like the main character from King of the Hill.
Hank?
Yeah, you sound like Hank.
Gotcha.
You sound exactly like Hank. That's very interesting. Which is a show based in Texas, a town that doesn't exist. So maybe you can reprise him in the new season. Okay. Which is coming back. So either way, what's the minimum monthly payment? Sorry.
It was like $60 or something. I was paying $120. For whatever reason, the truck owner stopped taking my payment out of the money that I was giving him every month. Yeah, so like you pay it through him, but he
Is that a website?
I think there's a website, but I haven't been able to get into it. Like they have an app where you can like track your payments and what you owe money on. Can you pay from the app? No, you usually pay it through the guy on the truck.
What the is this? What's the interest rate on this thing?
12%, I believe.
Dude, 12% on a wrench?
Yeah, my credit was not great at the time. Still not great.
No, what is it?
Like 500.
If you have better than a 500 credit score, you should hit that subscribe button because we're trying to get to 750,000 subscribers. And I love you so much, everyone who has subscribed. Thank you. Okay, so 12% on that. Honda that was repossessed. Do you owe anything on it still? Yeah, I know some things can get funky.
It's I believe it's $5,300, and the interest rate on that is ridiculous.
Is what you wait. Okay. When was it repossessed?
I want to say about a year ago now.
Are you trying to get it back?
No.
Okay. What was total owed before repossession?
Like $13,000.
Yeah.
We paid way too much money for that car.
Yeah. And what's the interest on this, you said?
Like 26. 26.7, I believe.
And they were like, you owe this, and they had like a third party bank?
Yeah. So when I moved down here, I went from making like almost $100,000 a year to making like $30,000 a year.
You don't make 30.
No, this was at my job that I had when I first moved here. And it was pretty rough. Fell behind on the payments quite a bit. Had a hard time getting caught up between rent, that, doctor's visits, stuff like that.
Doctor visits. Is everything okay?
Yes, we had some complications during the pregnancy, but she ended up having to be induced about a month early.
Wow. Okay. Are there medical debts associated with that?
No, her insurance actually covered all of that.
Good. All right. And what's the minimum monthly payment on what's that repossessed thing?
I believe it was $466.
Was?
I have not made a payment in a little while.
Any reason why?
Dumb decisions.
Well, no, what? Okay, so dumb decisions. So why didn't you pay this month?
We're moving. I had to pay $2,200 just yesterday to basically finalize everything. First month's rent.
Oh, security deposit and stuff. First month. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Other debts? Are there more?
I believe that's it.
Really? Okay, so we have 2 tools and a repossession.
Yeah, I don't have any credit cards or anything.
Good, and I would never touch one. If you are, just do the fizz one.
I'm definitely not a credit card person.
No, you are not. Not even close. I want to take a brief moment to thank today's episode sponsor, Kudos. Kudos is a free shopping extension that helps you pick the best card at checkout, doubling your credit card rewards on over 15,000 sites. For instance, if you usually earn 3% back on your credit cards on stores like Sephora, HelloFresh, or Booking.com, you'll now get 6% with Kudos. And that's basically free money. All you have to do is add Kudos to your desktop or phone, shop like normal, and watch those savings grow. The best part is it saves the average user $750 a year. Or if you think like me, that's an extra $750 that you could be putting towards investments. So don't wait. Use code Caleb and get Kudos for free by clicking the link in the description below or by going to joinkudos.com/Caleb. This is rough living. Well, no. You still owe on the manufactured home, correct?
Yeah.
That's a debt.
Under my mom's name. I have no idea.
Okay. How's her financial situation?
Not great.
Is she able to pay for it?
Yeah.
Okay, she is?
Yeah.
How much did you guys buy it for? Do you remember?
I have no clue off the top of my head.
You said you all went in together, correct? So you guys are just like Venmoing over money and stuff like that?
Yeah. If you look at the Cash App statements, there's like, I paid her like $600 out of every paycheck or whatever.
6 out of every paycheck?
Yeah.
A paycheck? How often do you get paid?
Semi-monthly, so twice a month.
You give her $1,200?
Yeah.
And that's split between, and then 2 other people also contribute to it?
Well, my fiance doesn't work.
Oh, so you're making up for her.
Yeah, she's a stay-at-home mom.
Manufactured home. I wonder how much it was. Okay. It's not black and white. But in general, I would recommend that most people do not get into that because it just goes down in value, dude.
Yeah.
This is not what your money should.
Like, we've had the place for like a year and it's almost fallen apart basically already.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Like, our front door's like coming off the hinges and...
Did you like it at least?
It was okay.
Okay. We have a checking account. Okay. So, quick question. Why the possible if all this stuff is death, you're not even paying on the thing that needs to be paid, are we possibly going to Panda Express and all these other places and doing all this bullshit and going crazy? Why is that possibly considered a good decision?
It's definitely not. I mean, most days I forget to bring a lunch to work and...
So, what kind of phone is that?
Not a very good one.
Does it have a reminder feature?
Yeah.
Remind yourself to bring lunch.
Yeah, I've been doing that for about the past month now.
Oh, that's what everyone says. That's what everyone says. Trust me, it's so easy to go back into old habits. Panda Express. What is this pre-approved payment bill user payment of Google? Because it's every second of your life. $1, $2, $2, $3, $4. What is it all?
To be honest, I have no idea because the only thing I have through Google is Hulu and Disney Plus.
Dude, it's every second of your life. It's like 3 times a day. You don't have money to be fucking around.
Yeah.
What? This paper is this? Dude, you got to look into that immediately. Go. You need to look at what subscriptions are active on there or your
I just
wife's
signed
phone.
up for Rocket Money, so hopefully that helps me figure that out. Because I was looking through my statements and
Dude, Rocket Money's great, but no budgeting app is as good as budgeting apps are only as helpful as you actually using it. Okay, so there's the Google thing. Tractor Supply, is that one of the debts we have, or what's this 486 at Tractor Supply?
I believe that was tools.
Oh, you don't have enough of those, huh? No, there's not a single tool that you have.
There's
the
some
Google
probably
thing.
Harbor Freight on there too, which is tools.
Taquitos in PlayStation Network. Google. More PlayStation. Google. Does it sound like you should be all having these? Because we're only 6 days into the month. And how many times have I said Google? That's unacceptable. It's disgusting. You don't even know where it's from. We're also going to Burger King. And a lot of these food. What's Food Fast? What's Food Fast?
That's actually gas. So
are you always getting gas there? Because there's like $4 payments. Are you getting $4 of gas, or are you getting some taquitos?
Well, I did have a motorcycle for a while, and I was only putting like $4 to $6 in it a day.
During literally last month?
Yeah.
You got rid of your motorcycle?
Yeah.
You sold it?
Yeah.
Good.
I got in some trouble and bye.
What happened?
I got some tickets. It's one of the things I had to take care of this past week. And
speeding?
No, actually not. I got no endorsement.
I don't even know what that is.
Like no motorcycle endorsement, no motorcycle license.
Okay.
No mirrors.
How don't you have mirrors? That's
they
dangerous.
tried to get me on no insurance, but I got that cleared.
Good. Why don't you have mirrors, dude? It's dangerous. Motorcycles are already dangerous enough. Why make it riskier?
To be honest, I bought it like that, so I'm an experienced rider.
Well, you're an experienced Arby's eater because you went and spent $12 there, and then PlayStation and Panda Express, and you know I love me some Panda, but dude, not when you're in this situation. And Google, what's this general credit card withdrawal of $604, of which you paid a $10.76 fee on? That's
probably the money that's going into Cash App to send my mom for rent.
You're paying like a death fee for that, you know?
Yeah,
what is this? A PayPal like checking account? Like what is this? I don't know if I'd be using this, dude.
They have a good high yield savings account. So.
What's the yield?
4.4 right now, I believe.
It's pretty good. That matches the SoFi one that I use. Link in the description below. But I don't think you'd get hit with these kind of fees if you use that instead. Either one.
Yeah, we have.
Plus, do you have money in the savings?
Yeah.
How much?
$1,200.
Why have you not paid off the tools?
I don't know. I need to do that.
What the dude? What possibly? That's gonna drive me insane. What is your life, dude? It's sitting right there. Tractor Supply, because we don't have enough tools. And we're also doing the Murphy thing again. Taquitos. McDonald's. Taquitos. Panda Express. Tractor Supply, because we don't have enough tools. And Google. And McDonald's. Got to get that Mickey D's instead of paying off the debt. Google, McDonald's, Google. Buddy, this charges you every second of your life multiple dollars. You're paying like stupid money into this Google thing every month. Google, Harbor Freight. We don't have enough tools. $60 of tools we decided to get. Yeah, you need that in order to survive. What's this open wallet transaction? $150. General GI open wallet transaction?
To be honest, I don't know what that is.
It's $150. That's a lot to you in this situation.
I don't know. That might have went into Cash App.
Cricket Wireless is supposed to be cheaper. How many people do you have on that Cricket Wireless?
2 phones and then the tablet.
Any of them financed?
No.
Good. Okay, that might be okay. I was going to say, because Mint's good. Mint's great.
I believe we financed half of my phone, but that got paid off quite a while ago.
Okay. Google, shocker. What's Victory Temple WOM?
What?
Victory Temple WOM. Maybe it's woman? Victory Temple woman? Victory in Temple woman?
Could be something my fiance bought. I'm not sure.
Does she have access to the same thing? Is this a joint checking? Joint checking before marriage? Interesting. Risky. Okay.
We've been together for like 6 years now.
Yeah, and all it takes is one day to not be.
Yeah.
Burger King. Taquitos. Probably taquitos. Google and Google. killing yourself. There's subscriptions that you don't even know exist that are charging you every single day. It might be on her phone. Check that too. If you guys are truly joint, something's and something's you, and you're because of it. Makes no sense.
Gotcha.
Cash App, we have $5 sitting in there. What do you use? You use this like a checking account too. I didn't know people even use Cash App like this.
Yeah, well, you can get a debit card for it. And I don't know. Anything extra on there just gets spent on bullshit.
Yeah. Like taquitos and more tools. You go to Tractor Supply every second of your life. You're obsessed with it. You
Some
sleep
of those
there.
might be drinks. It's like in the same parking lot as my work.
Drinks, packed drinks. Go to Costco, get yourself a big old multi-pack of whatever drink you like and keep it in your trunk.
Yeah, I'm not kidding when I tell you, like, I've really cracked down on this in the last month because I bought a cooler and that stays stocked full of drinks now.
I will not accept 1 month of change to be determining your entire life. If you prove it after the time that we hopefully have a checkup, then fine. But we're also going to Panda Expresso in here. What is all this stuff? What is this Cash App payment? All this stuff. But I can't see what it was. What is this?
Like
What is all
big
this?
one's definitely going to be rent.
It just doesn't say what it's for.
Sometimes I split the rent up into multiple payments. Like that one, Walmart, that's groceries. 107, probably split that up on Cash App so that my mom didn't get taxed a whole bunch.
Okay.
Because if you send more than $600 on there, they tax it pretty good.
Well, I mean, still, the way you're doing it, like, it's still supposed to be. They're just, like, mandatory.
Yeah.
For tracking. Well, never mind. Burger King, Tractor Supply, Taquitos, Whataburger, Tractor Supply. What's Matco?
Matco Tools.
More tools? $100 of tools?
Yeah.
Killing me, my guy.
I actually pay him on that card.
How are your limbs not, like, made out of tools? You buy a new tool. Like, if you're thinking of spending money on tools.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I don't even have everything I need, but...
You. Of course you do. You probably have more than you need.
No.
Are you able to do your job?
Most of it.
What can you not do?
I don't know. I just don't have some of like the specialty tools and stuff for the cars I work on.
Do you have some tools that you don't need?
Maybe a couple.
Sell those. Sell those.
Yeah, I've definitely thought about it because I have a spare toolbox that I don't use.
But you don't have any spare money. So sell those. DoorDashing? Yeah, we need to be spending $50 on DoorDash in your situation. Come on, man. Taquitos, Brookshires?
Grocery store.
Okay, finally. Something good. Something good out of this whole thing.
$25 at Berkshire's. That was probably fuel.
Okay, well, you need to get places. Tractor Supply. Don't need that. Harbor Freight. Me.
And I just started my retirement account.
Yeah, it did, because there's $299 in there.
Yeah.
But you started in a good year because you're up 10%.
Yeah, I believe some of that rolled over from a old job because...
Did you manually roll it over, or you're just like...
I think it just automatically did it.
Within the same... Is it in the same group?
Yeah.
It's in the same
so like on the back side of this page that I took a picture of, it shows like stuff from like 2017, 2018, and I was living in Washington at that time.
Well, you're drastically behind on retirement, to be
Absolutely.
very clear.
For 27 years old, it should be a lot more than that.
Should. And even still, bull spending in total, which, by the way, is actually going to be more than this because a lot of the tool stuff we didn't necessarily consider as bullshit, but they're bullshit. But you spent like $500 on bullshit. Like $250 of that was eating out, and we need to be doing a $50 DoorDash, including all the tools, like all the expensive stuff, man. What? You're probably spending like $750, $1,000 on bullshit.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man, especially if we consider a lot of those getting drinks. Dude, you're killing yourself.
It's the energy drinks, man.
Get them in bulk if you need them.
So that's what I've been doing. I bought a 20-pack of Monster maybe like 3 weeks ago.
Which Monster do you get?
Just the original.
Is that the green one?
Yeah.
I used to drink the green ones back in... I liked Monsters in high school.
They're really bad for you.
Terrible for you.
They're great at cleaning tools.
So I make coffee. They're good at cleaning tools, actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
like if you need to clean stainless steel, use a Monster energy drink.
My goodness. Are you W-2'd or contractor at your work?
W-2.
Damn. I wish we could be writing off more things than we already do.
Yeah, I wish I could write off a lot of the tools because I saved all of my receipts for my tools this year, and it's quite a bit.
I'd meet with the tax guy, see what you can do, but it'd certainly be easier if you're a contractor.
Yeah, we have a family friend that does our taxes, and I'm going to ask him about it this year, about maybe claiming some of those and getting some money back on that.
What's your new rent going to be in total?
I believe my portion, see, I got it written down here, was $1,200. It'll be $850 now.
And that's you covering your fiance as well?
Yeah.
Why did she not work?
I told her when I took this new job, because I was going to be making some decent money, that she could be a stay-at-home mom if she wanted to. She was working daycare before.
Does she want to?
She likes being a stay-at-home mom. I told her she can get a job if she wanted to, but it's kind of hard because we just have the one vehicle now.
Yeah. You don't own anything on the other one? Correct?
No, I bought my truck outright.
What is it?
It's a 96 Ford 250.
Okay. How's it doing? You're at least you can work on cars, so you can keep it going longer.
Yeah. I mean, it's got about 300,000 miles on it, but it's a diesel truck, so I mean, it should run for quite a bit longer.
Last a while? Okay, good. Because if that breaks down, dude.
Yeah, it's left me stranded a couple of times, and it's not cheap to fix.
What do you think you're going to be contributing towards utilities and internet on a monthly basis?
That $850 should cover all of utilities, and as far as the internet goes,
yeah,
I've been paying $80 a month.
Okay.
But they're not going to be able to transfer that over to the new place, so I have to pay to cancel the contract.
Well, what kind of internet companies have those contracts that you sign now?
Nextlink.
What the is Nextlink?
Some satellite internet company.
Oh, no. Is that what it's like in like the more rural?
It's all they had.
Yeah. I've been extra privileged.
The new place has got fiber and all that stuff, so I'm hoping to save some money on that, but I still have to pay $400.
I was going to say, you can get 2 gigs of fiber from Google Fiber in this area for $100 a month. $100 a month, and you do 80 for probably whatever.
Yeah, like 25.
Okay. Utilities. Now, how does the food situation work at this place?
I buy all the groceries
for mom, baby, and
everybody.
Nope. Well, what is mom's income source? Social Security?
She actually works at that Tractor Supply that you see all them transactions.
No.
Yeah.
You're not going to be visiting her as much anymore. I'm sorry. You just can't.
Yeah, I told her that.
You can't go in there without spending money, dude. You have an addiction.
Yeah.
Okay, then no, she's contributing to the grocery budget. We can do a pile. You can go shop for the house, but she needs to contribute to it. Yeah,
I've told her that the last couple of weeks. I'm like, I can't be the only one spending the money on the groceries.
How's that conversation gone?
Not great.
What?
She does not make very much money.
Well, she can still contribute, though. You're paying 2/3 of the rent, correct?
Pretty much.
Yeah, she can contribute to her daily caloric intake.
Yeah.
You can't take care of 4 people. I'm not saying she needs to go on her own and starve and die. Not even close. I'm glad that you're taking care of her, but she can contribute, even if it's not fully covering her portion. You need to figure how many hours a week is she working?
I believe, it's 40 because she works 4 10-hour days.
Does she have debts?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Like what? We're not going to go into too much detail.
Well, she has a Ford Ranger, a brand new one.
Brand new one? Oh, but she can't afford to get food, right?
Well, it's like $600 a month.
Yeah, she needs to sell that probably. She can't afford to buy food. She chose a Ford, whatever the I've never heard of before, instead of food. Not a very responsible person, this person. Okay. And other debts? Does she have other debts?
A couple of credit cards, the house.
Are you still going to be contributing to that?
The house? Yeah, probably.
Probably. So you don't know.
I'm not entirely sure yet.
Well, what I was going to say, if you're not, then okay, cover her food because you're kind of making up for that. But if you are, no, she is chipping in. And we need to know how much. Like, we need to know. Because, I mean, you owe the same exact amount, right? But you just don't know how much that is.
Well, I mean, like when they repossess something, don't they take it, they sell it, and then you pay the balance?
Wait. Did they repossess the?
Well, we're giving it back to the bank.
You are?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay. Man, this situation's messy.
Well, originally her friend wanted to buy the the manufactured home, but then her son decided that he doesn't want to live here in Texas, and so she backed out on it.
Okay. I'm going to allow you to contribute to the food pile $500.
Okay. I've been spending less than that anyways.
On all 4 of you?
Yeah.
How much have you been spending?
Like $350, $400.
And you're not just getting junk, correct?
Right. Well, I feed my daughter good, and fruits, vegetables, fresh meat.
Okay. $350 you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on $350. You should try to have her contribute, but that's the max you contribute, only because you said so.
Well, I think, and so like the $350, and then my mother usually goes to the grocery store once or twice during the month and maybe spends like $100.
Maybe that's her contribution then. But just whatever it is, you guys need to figure it out. Toilet paper spending, whatever you need to keep the house afloat. Diapers and stuff like that, I assume still.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think you're spending on all that amount currently?
Diapers, probably about $40. Yeah. Wipes, another $20.
Okay, we're gonna do $200 because this will be makeup for the fiance. This is gonna be toothpaste and toilet paper and just anything that's needed just for the house. The extra things that aren't food. Car insurance currently.
That is expensive. $235.
We need to know what you're gonna owe on that manufactured home. Okay, your debt's $556 a month. Besides rent, that's your biggest one. And then that phone bill, that was like $110, right?
Yeah, $109.
And that's all 3, or you and your fiance?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like $70 because we were getting some like credit back on the account, but it went away and we can't figure out how to apply for it again.
You should look at Mint. I've partnered with only a few companies that have reached out, and that's only because only the ones that I've used or would use. Like I have a paid affiliate link in the description below. But it's because Mint is really, really cheap for good service. It's something worth considering.
Yeah, I was looking at them. It seems like a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that might be something worth considering. Just so anything we can cut would be great. Any other minimum monthly expenses that you have that I need to take into account? No subscriptions do not count. Or canceling them.
Yeah, I know. PSN, I was paying $18 a month.
Yeah, no more PSN.
Phone bill, car insurance. Rent.
How often do you use PSN?
Quite a bit. It's kind of like my relaxation after.
I'm putting it in there because I'm going to make you work more, but this will be your de-stressor. That's fine. Gym?
Nope.
Health stuff? Okay, so nothing else? This is it? This is your budget? This is the budget that you're going to be sticking to until you're out of your terrible debt?
Yep.
Okay. A big determining factor of this is about to be that manufactured home and what's owed on it and who's going to be paying what in order to do what.
Yeah. We're waiting to move into the new place and then the bank to come pick up the house and then go from there with that.
I wonder what the bank's going to do with it. It's interesting. Okay. The good news is if you don't just go stupid, the moving out and getting cheaper places helping, but if you don't go stupid, dude, you have money left over. Your minimum monthly expenses in order to survive are $2,399. That's 57% of your income goes to needs, so it's still too high. It's more than you can afford. I think I'd love Grandma to be pitching in a little bit more, and maybe your fiance should get a part-time job when you're able to be at home with the kids, part-time, at least.
Well, that's the hard part because, like, most days, especially recently, I've been working like 5 a.m. to 5 o'clock at night.
5 days a week?
Yep. Well, 6 days most week, actually.
Okay. Well, if she's not going to get a part-time job, I'm making you go to your second job at 5:30 to 10. Then you go home and you sleep. Well, that's your day, every day. Yeah. Because that's disgusting, and your life matters, and you and your fiance's future matters, and your child's life matters, and they should not be forced to be morally responsible for your future when you don't have any money to retire.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, temporary sacrifice now to live a much better life and give her and whatever future kids might happen a much better life. Yeah? Agreed?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we should have, everyone always asks me what checking account I use and what high yield savings account I use. Recently, I switched over to SoFi. The reason I did it is because their app is very intuitive and it's super easy to use on your computer as well. But even better than that, their high yield savings account is all the way up to 4.4% at the time of recording this clip. That is so hard to beat, and I am taking advantage of that all day. And not only that, but there's additional bonuses that I took advantage of that you can as well. Set up direct deposit, get a $50 bonus, or all the way up to $250. That's free money. That's free money. I took it. You could take it too. So check out my affiliate link in the description below. It's seriously awesome. I use it each and every day for my banking needs. 1,800. This pen is being such a dick. $1,801 a month left over.
That sounds about how much is in my account right now, because I've paid everything. And
good.
That sounds about right.
First month, you're putting that all in a high yield savings account with the $1,200 that's already there. Then boom, we have a 1 month fully funded emergency fund. But you have a kid, so I want that to be 2 months. So for another month and a half, you're saving up in order to get to that. So we're 2.5 months in. You have 2 months emergency fund because you have a lot depending on you. And then boom, that's it. You have a 2 month emergency fund in 2.5 months.
Gotcha.
Cool. So from there, I'm not snowball method in this bullshit. I am paying off that high interest first. We are avalanching that Honda thing at 26% death is $5,300. Divide that by the 1,800. That is paid off in 3 months. 3 months. 3 months, and that thing that you should have taken care of in the first place and that you have no excuse to have not taken care of is paid off. It is done, and that's 5.5 months from now. 5.5 months is gone. Then, boom, all of a sudden you have, what is it? So you have 2,400 plus 466. 2,399 plus 466. Boom, you have $2,865 a month now. That's incredible. That's what's left. So we're then going to attack the $5,000 that's at 12%. Minimum monthly payments on everything else while you're doing this, by the way. 2,865. That's paid off in 2 months, let's just say. Let's just say 2 months. It's like a month, 7.5. So let's just call that, we're 5.5 months in.
Yeah,
let's
really
call this entire thing 7, what?
They've really been hounding me about that one.
Let's just call it 8 months. 8 months. Hounding why? You're paying on it, right?
Well, I've been paying the truck account.
You need to figure out the situation with this, and then you're paying the minimum monthly payment while we're paying off the Honda thing, and then you're paying everything towards the corporate one. Then that is paid off. So 8 months, 2 month emergency fund, Honda, corporate thing, paid off. Now, within the next month, you easily pay off that stupid truck one. Stupid truck one at 0%. So we're waiting for that till the end. We're avalanche methoding this, highest interest rate to lowest. And then at that point, you just, so let's just say, so we're what, 8.5 months in. Now I need you to get to, it's called 2,000. Yeah, we're $12,000. You already have 6,000. So you need about an extra $7,000 to have a 6 month emergency fund. Divide that by the 2,865. It's going to take you another 2.5 months. So 11 months. What is this, dude? See, this is kind of upsetting to me, but it should also be encouraging to you at the same exact time. One, I'm upset that you could have gotten rid of all this and had a fully funded emergency fund within 11 months. 11 months. Easy. 11 months of sacrifice is nothing compared to so many people on this show. That's so beyond doable. That's what makes me upset. But what's exciting is that if you start now and you actually go crazy in a good way, this is done in 11 months. You go get a part-time job extra, or she works a part-time job instead of you. Well, you know, in the evenings while you're with the kid.
Yeah.
Or grandma watches the kid while she's working a bit. Then, dude, this could be done in like 7 to 8 months.
Yeah.
Call it 6 months if she gets a full-time job. You guys, your lives are completely different, completely changed. Amazing lives.
Yeah.
If you sacrifice, if you continue down the road of bullshit, you just extend this for years to come. What's the point?
Well, like, I just got a raise, and some months when I do really good, like I probably bring home a little over $5,000.
Good. Now go make more. Cut this down. There's never enough when you're in this bad, 26% stupid debt. There's never enough money.
Yeah, that
go
was a
make it all.
really bad decision because we traded in a car that was already paid off to buy that.
That's so American of you. Okay, Americans are obsessed with cars. Your industry should tell us that.
Yeah.
So, what's unknown right now and makes me a little nervous? This repossession of the manufactured home, and what is the difference going to be that's going to be owed?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too, because I mean, it's only a year old, like I said, but it's kind of in rough shape.
And then of that, how much do you contribute to that? That could slow down this process.
Yeah.
But that's okay if it does. Just go just as hard and make just as much extra money. If it slows it down and extends the process, that's fine. But if you just give up because of that, like don't let that be the thorn that just, gets stuck in you and throws you off course, man.
Yeah, I got you.
So that might take this from 1 year to 2 years. And if it does, that's fine. Because you guys did it. And you're not going to leave your mom hanging. Because you agreed with her, right?
Yeah.
You agreed with her that, okay.
Yeah. So, originally $900 of that $1,200 I was paying for rent before was going towards the house. And then $300 was going to the land.
Go tip one of his cows over or something. You just have to sacrifice now. Do you think she will go get a job?
That one's tough to say.
Why? Does she not feel the stress of this?
Probably not as much as I do.
Have you guys had open and honest conversations about it?
I'd try.
What do you mean you try? What happens?
Kind of hard getting her on the same boat.
Why?
Where's
her
we both
mindset?
have a spending problem.
Okay. And you spend from the same account, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she have any debts?
No.
Okay. So she might feel
the car.
like
we were co-owners.
together?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then never mind. She shouldn't feel any entitlement then if she owes on that. Okay, I would recommend it because you have the income necessary to do it. Couple just counseling sessions for couples counseling, and it might be worth just bringing up the experience of being on the show, bringing up the experience of your stress around the finances, and wanting to make sure you guys are in a position together where you actually retire at some point, and that you're setting your kid up for success, but that you're setting a college fund aside for them, that you're doing all these things that you might want to do, but that you can't do it, and you're stressing about it because all the debts are holding you back.
Yeah.
And stressing you out. So I recommend fitting that in the budget for a couple months. Because again, say you even stretch this with the manufactured home in it, and a couple counseling sessions and everything like that, or ongoing counseling sessions from 2 years to 3 years. I would still rather you do that and be done in 3 years than you attempt to go on this on your own. She's not on the same page. She's still spending. She doesn't get another job. And then this thing just completely falls apart. I'd rather this be done in 3 years than never.
Yeah.
So that might be something worth considering. Would you be open to couples counseling?
Yeah.
Would she?
I don't know.
Okay, I am not even close.
We definitely have communication issues, so that needs to get figured out.
I'm not even close to an expert in this, but I'm just going to ask for an indirect question. And she's your fiance. If you guys are not agreeing about the number one thing that leads to divorce in America, are you guys right for each other?
Good question.
But it's probably the kid that's the link.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys love each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, my daughter is my main priority.
Of course. Then it's absolutely worth figuring out. Yeah. And if it's worth figuring out, then her as a hopefully mature, how old is she?
She's 2 years younger than me.
Hopefully as a mature adult at 25, should be willing to go sit down with a counselor at least a couple times. Be open to the idea of, for the sake of the relationship and for the sake of the child. But that's your guys' conversation. Show her this episode. Maybe. And then maybe she can. Maybe I can get through to her. But
I'm hoping when she sees this that she'll kind of get the idea.
Good. But one thing that does make me nervous just going into marriage, because you guys are fiancés, money issues. It's the leading cause of divorce in this country.
Yeah.
If we're going into a marriage with those issues already being prevalent, that is not saying good things about the future of the partnership.
Part of the reason why I haven't really like pulled the trigger on really getting married yet.
Yeah.
She hounds me about saving up for it, and I'm like, well, even if we save up for it, like we really don't have the money for it.
There's no point of it saving up for it because you have a 20% death rate on one of the loans and a 12% death rate on another one.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's the point of even saving up? Doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Don't even have a fully funded, not even close to a fully funded emergency fund. So we have half of a 1 month emergency fund. We have 0.5 months of an emergency fund. Are we really saving up for a wedding?
Yeah, no.
No. Hopefully you heard this, future wife. Well, man, it's going to take sacrifices. It's going to take communication. You're going to have those conversations. A lot is on your plate. Just a lot is on your plate. There's a lot of responsibility and everything. And I really wish you the best of the luck. If you can get everyone on the same page and Miss Grandma can contribute to some of the stuff as well. And if the repossession goes well as far as repossessions can go, I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. But if it all works out, follow this budget that I gave you. And you can be out of debt in 1 to 2 years with a fully funded emergency fund, depending on the repossession.
Yeah.
You can, if you follow the budget and the income suggestions that I recommended.
Yeah, I really need to crack down on it.
Knowing yourself, knowing your relationship, knowing all that, what do you think is going to happen?
To be honest, I'm going home and I'm following this to a T. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, that's what's gonna happen.
But it doesn't matter if just you are following it, though. It doesn't matter if she doesn't. Then
if she can't get on board, then we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Okay. What are you gonna try to do to get her on board?
Hoping she sees this and it's a wake-up call.
Okay. Any final thoughts?
Not off the top of my head.
All right. I wish you the best of luck, man. There's a lot going on here. Keep us up to date via email or text on the repossession for the manufacturer home. Then we should know at that point whether or not you'll be done if you follow this within a year or 2 years. And at that point, well, let's have a follow-up episode. You come down and we'll see if you actually did it.
Absolutely.
For Mr. Braden and his Hammer financial score, he gave himself a 0 out of 10. When it comes to his spending and a budget, he was certainly spending money he just can't afford, and not having these subscriptions that are charging him like 3 times a day, not knowing where they're going. I'm gonna have to give him a 1 out of 10. Debt, 0 out of 10. Getting things repossessed all the time, come on, 0 out of 10. Retirement just got started, but I'm gonna have to give him a 1 out of 10. Hard giving him even that 1, but I'm gonna give it to him. Emergency fund also just started, probably a 2 out of 10 where it is. Real estate, not even part of the conversation yet, but hopefully in the future he can get some land and build a house or get a house, whatever he wants to do. 0 out of 10 for now. Braden, 1 out of 10. Check out all the resources in the description below. I have some paid affiliate links there. You can take advantage of things like a high yield savings account, 4.4%. That's what I use at SoFi, and you can get sign up bonus as well. You can get a free $5 when you contribute $5 to Acorns, and a lot of other resources as well. And don't forget to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Thanks.